Yo, what is going on, guys? Today I wanted to record a tips and tricks video for the 308 sniper rifle in H1Z1 King of the Kill. Now, I know a lot of people have already done a tutorial like this, and if I didn't get an overwhelming amount of people asking, I probably would not have, done this video. I'm not in any way trying to take away from other people's tutorials. I've never watched any tutorials for the sniper. If I say anything during this video that is from another video, then just look over me. There's not much to say, not much of a tutorial that you can do for this. The best thing that I can tell you straight off the bat, if you don't want to listen to anything else, is to go for the sniper every single game, use it every single game that you can, and always aim for the head. That's my basic tips. But getting into the first thing I want to talk about, the sniper rifle spawns from a crate that is dropped from an airplane at the beginning of each safe zone. It takes until about 40-ish seconds, 40 to 50 seconds before the next gas moves, before the next safe zone moves, for it to land. So say it says that the gas is coming in a minute 30. When there's 20 seconds left for the gas, or like 30 seconds, the crate will be on the ground. If you do not get it by the time it hits the ground at this current state, there is a glitch to where the green fog from the green smoke from the crate does not show up. So if it lands, you're probably not going to find the crate, and it has been having a lot of rendering bugs as well. So like you'll drive into the crate, like run directly into it before you'll ever see it, because it won't load in. I've had this happen multiple times in the past few weeks, and hopefully they'll get that fixed soon. But moving into my next tip is to hold your breath. Now, not a lot of people know this. I didn't know this for a long time. They tell you most of the time, I saw somewhere on some website, that if you crouch, you have less sway with the scope, and if you lay down, you have the least sway with the scope. But you can hold your breath with the sniper for a substantial amount of time, and it will completely steady your crosshair. It does not move. Now, the default binding for it is the right shift button, which is very, a really bad key to have it bound to. That's really out of your way when you're like playing with WASD and right shifts all the way across your keyboard. Me personally, I bound mine to the mouse button on the side of my mouse. I have mouse button 5 bound to the horn of the vehicle, and I have mouse button 4 bound to hold your breath. That is the most comfortable place for it to be for me, in my opinion. I just press the side button with my thumb while I'm aiming and hold my breath that way. Now, moving into my next tip, the bullet drop on the sniper and leading your shots is not something you have to do nearly as, I guess, to the extent of the AR. Bullet drop on the sniper is very minimal. Even if you get at a very long distance, you do not have to aim that high above them. It does take a few minutes or a few, tries to get it down pat and learn how to aim above them and, account for the bullet drop. And there's no explaining bullet drop besides just practicing and practicing and practicing. Now, if you hit somebody in the body, you should be able to hit them 2 times and they'll bleed out really quick if they don't die, but they should die 2 shots to the body. But if you land one headshot, just one headshot, it doesn't matter if they're wearing a helmet, doesn't matter if they have a med kit popped, you land one headshot and they're gonna die. The way to practice more with the sniper, in my opinion, the best way to practice with it is to go for it in duos or 5s, because in solos, a lot of people go for the crate. Even the people that don't, like to use the sniper, or they're really bad with it, they go for the sniper because they want to get better with it, and a lot of them go for it in solos. Now, in teams and duos, you never see anybody going for the crate. There's multiple times that me and Shaskor have both gotten the sniper at the exact same time, like got it from 2 different crates back to back and went to them, and nobody has been there trying to get them. Now, that does differ from game to game, but for the most part in duos and 5s, nobody goes for the sniper because I don't know, they just don't go for the sniper. It doesn't make any sense, but they don't. But moving into my next tip is to shoot your AR and then get them to peek. Now, I do not have any gameplay of me doing this. I have done this before, but I don't think I have any gameplay. Basically, if you're behind a vehicle and you shoot a shot from a sniper and miss the person that you were shooting at, they're gonna hide behind a tree or behind their vehicle. Now, if they do that, you can peek up, pull out your AR, shoot 2 to 3 bullets. You'll see Storman doing this all the time. He does it all the time. Shoot a few bullets of your AR, crouch back down, and they will peek out because they'll think you still have the AR out, and you peek back up with the sniper and hit the shot. Now, you do have to be accurate when doing that, you know, and it just comes down to practice. But it is a very effective tip. Now, my last thing I want to tell you guys is that no scopes are almost 100% accurate. Back in the day, in the old Z1, no scopes were like completely accurate even when jumping, but they're still really accurate with the sniper. If you get close to someone and they're like rushing you and you still have the sniper out, you can go for a no scope, and if you hit, then you're definitely gonna, it's definitely, you know, gonna be completely accurate. If you aim for their head, it's gonna hit. It's very accurate. And the last thing, I'm just going to throw this in at the end because I feel like this is something that not a lot of people you know, mention or talk about. It's to never ever pick up the ghillie suit. Now, I know, you know, you want to get the ghillie suit because it's cool or whatever, but when you pick up that ghillie suit and you want to practice with the sniper, if you pick up that ghillie suit and someone sees you driving around, you stick out pretty, you know, it's very noticeable that you have a ghillie suit on. And people, that basically puts a target on your head for people to want to kill you, because if you have a ghillie suit and I see you in game, I'm gonna try to kill you at all costs, and you may not even have the sniper. I see multiple people go to the crate after the sniper's done been taken and get the ghillie suit and put it on themselves so they'll look cool. And I'm gonna hunt you down like a little bunny rabbit that I'm preying on, because you have a ghillie suit on and I automatically think you've been to the crate and you have the sniper. Even if you don't, that just puts a massive target on your head. So I would just definitely advise to stay away from the ghillie suit and never wear it. But that hopefully will help you guys. I didn't talk a lot about aiming, but it just comes down to getting the sniper over and over and over again and practicing and practicing, and practice makes perfect. There's no secret way. People ask me, how do you hit these shots? Teach me how to shoot the sniper. There's no teaching how to shoot the sniper. There's no teaching how to shoot. You just have to play and play and play, and eventually you will get better. Now, later on this week or next week, I will have a tutorial on aiming with the AR, so stay tuned for that. I just got through saying that you can't teach aim, but I'm not really going to teach you how to aim. I'm going to teach you how to shoot and how to control recoil. So keep an eye out for that video, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.